Hello everyone, today's story is Sarah and the Steep Slope, and it's written by Danny Parker and Matt Otley and published by Little Hare. Sarah opened her front door and there it was. What is it? It's a big slope, isn't it? It's got lots of patterns on it. It's quite huge. It's sort of stopping her getting out of the house. A slope blocking out the sun and casting a shadow across the house. Sarah wondered how she would get to see her friends. She gave the slope a gentle prod, then a little push. It didn't move. It's much bigger than her house, isn't it? How would she ever get over it? She tried sneaking out the back way, but it was still there. She tried surprising it. The slope didn't budge. Finally, she put on her climbing shoes. But she only made it halfway up the slope before she needed to stop. Then she slid all the way back down. It's very steep. The next day, Sarah kept an eye on it through a gap in her curtains. The day after, she watched it through the keyhole. The following day, Sarah ignored it all day long. Eventually, Sarah called for a slope doctor. "Tell me what you see," asked the doctor, holding up a card. "A slope," said Sarah. "And this one?" asked the doctor. "A slope," said Sarah. "And lastly," said the doctor. "Lots of slopes," said Sarah. "I see," said the doctor. He handed her some more cards. "I think you should take these," he said. Sarah wondered. She scribbled something on each one and asked the doctor to post them to her friends on his way home. Sarah's friends came to visit the next day. They didn't notice the steep slope. "Where have you been?" they asked. "We've missed you." They stayed and played all day long. They crossed rapids, braved bridges, scaled mountains, and when they were tired, they stopped for breath. When someone fell down, the others helped them up. The next morning, Sarah peered through the gap in her curtains. She squinted through the keyhole. Finally, she opened the front door. The slope looked different. Far away at the top, her friends were waiting, taking little steps, stopping sometimes for breath. Sarah climbed to meet them. It doesn't look as steep anymore, does it? Just when she felt she could climb no further, her friends held out their hands and helped her up. The slope's almost disappeared entirely now. Now Sarah holds hands whenever she can and manages even the steepest slope. And that's the end of our story today.